Everybody, welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to be playing Diablo 3 with a Demon Hunter Shadow Mantles build. We'll see who's on here. We haven't played any games today, so we should probably maybe play a warm-up game. It looks like there's a couple people. I think we have plenty of Rift tokens. Maybe we'll start here with just like a 110 or something. See if we can warm up. I feel like I'm gonna die. What's going on here? A 110, not a 120. Yikes. Those are some main fireballs. Should just be focusing on the elites. There's just so much fire. Apologize, I wasn't able to give you guys any bonus streams on Monday and Tuesday night. That's why I don't have regular schedule. I try to stream on those nights, but it's just not always possible. I have way too many things going on here. But when I can, I will. And I'll do my very, very best to always show up here for when I am scheduled. It's nice to be able to be here a little bit early today. Was able to watch a couple of videos that some other people have made, and that was kind of cool. But to watch some #1 ranked people. Some good people out there doing some insane things. Hope someday I get that good. I also checked out some people playing Path to Exile. Everyone keeps saying, have you tried Path to Exiles? Have you tried Path to Exiles? I almost did. I honestly, before I came back to Diablo 3, I hadn't played in years, hadn't played Diablo 3 in years, like probably like 3 or 4 years or something, I don't even know. I didn't have a computer capable of playing. And so now that I finally had a computer I could play on, I was like, you know, well, there's gotta be some better games out there. And I'm looking around, and some stuff looked okay. Thought about Warcraft again. Thought, I don't know. For some reason, I just wasn't. I think it was probably the subscription cost. But I definitely, towards the end, playing World of Warcraft, I had a lot of fun doing like PvP and stuff. Or like doing like I can't even remember what they're called now. I can't even remember what the different places are called either. It's hilarious. I was just talking about it with someone the other day. Alteran Valley. But just like the battlegrounds, the like 100 versus 100 or 25 versus 25. Like, I started to get into those at the end. Like once I figured out like how to actually be good. Before that I had always done just a lot of PvE and just could never get guild good enough to actually show up and commit to the stuff and not take each other's loot. But I know, I enjoyed that game, but so I was on the market looking for a new game, and I was definitely, I'd heard of Path to Exiles, heard that it was a lot like Diablo 2, kind of like took all the things right from it. And so I was thinking about playing that for a little bit, and started to look at things, and I was like, oh wow, yeah, that's gonna take a lot of time to catch up with people. There's like a lot of grinding, a lot of stuff. Things are really intricate. If you don't build things right off the bat, it sounds like it's really unforgiving. And so like starting out, like you want to know what you're doing so that you don't have to like make another character and start all over again. But the game looked fun. I haven't honestly played it. The graphics didn't seem quite as good as Diablo 3 to me, but maybe that's my opinion, and maybe it's just because I haven't played it. I watched some shows, watched a tutorial on it, watched some videos and presentation of the company that created it. I think it was in New Zealand. I don't know. The game seems pretty cool, and it seems like they got a lot of things right. And that's kind of cool. Like Diablo 3, I feel like had a lot of things right. Like I feel like when they released it, it had the auction house, it had the real world auction house with PayPal and whatnot, and that was awesome. I think they did that right. They made stuff ridiculously hard. I think they did that right. I think by the time they started to kind of like bend the knee to all the people saying, you know, make this easier, and I guess there was probably government regulators and stuff involved, and you know, being like people saying this is gambling. I think it might have gotten banned in a few countries or something, saying that it was essentially gambling. You buy the box, and the box could be worth money, or it could just be a game. I thought that was the point. You know, it's like, I mean, you could take Magic the Gathering, for example, there. You know, like you buy a pack of Magic cards, and, you know, you buy it so that you can play the game, so that you can have fun. But there is definitely, you know, like if you can open up a pack worth $100, or you can open up a pack worth a penny. And so it's like, how is that different than a lottery ticket? But I'm not trying to argue with that. I love collectible games, and it's, you know, it's not that the company promises that these things will be worth money. It's the fact that collectible things tend to move in that direction. I think I started to check out Arena, and Arena was kind of fun, but I enjoy playing Magic the Gathering online. And have a nice collection there, so I didn't want to start all over. But it had some cool things about it. I think I did some streaming on that for a little bit, and then I was going to download, but then I found out Path to Exile was free as well, and at that point I was going to download it and try it, and I think I just decided to see what my Diablo 3 characters were like or something. I just wanted to like play it and have fun until I got Path to Exile, and then I started having fun, and I've been doing this. But I was checking it out again. There was a game, I think, called Kingdom Come, which looked fun. It looked like the graphics on it were really kind of cool. Thought about playing that game. It's like I wish something like Diablo 3 would come out, but, you know, with like today's graphics, but not like, you know, cutesified or dumbed down or vanilla. You know, it's like, you know, games like Diablo, they have a flavor. I mean, there's not many games like Diablo, or there wasn't. Like, there's definitely other ones trying to be weirder and stranger or darker or more twisted. But I guess I was thinking that I think it looks like the season for Diablo 3 ends on May 12th. And so I was like, this was my first season playing Diablo 3 because I had been away for so long. I don't think seasons were around when I played. But I was realizing that the season was ending, and that I'll be having to start over, and I'll have a much better idea of what I'm doing, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to have to do 10,000 riffs and greater riffs. you know, just to get to where I am. I'm far surpassed my main character. Like, I thought I had done really well for myself when I had 500 Paragon levels, like 5 years ago. Because it took like a day to like gain a level. It was ridiculous. And maybe I was doing something wrong, like maybe I was supposed to be doing greater rifts, but I feel like greater rifts or rifts came around right around the time I left. I don't think they were there when I played the game. I think that the highest thing that you could do was the Ubers. I think it was when you still needed to kill elite packs to get Nephilim globes or Nephilim buffs or something, and if you got 5 of them, then I'm trying to remember, I think you could like kill the key wardens and the key wardens would have a 100% chance to drop a key at that point. And then you could go and do Ubers, and then you'd want to have the 5 stacks for the Ubers monsters so that they would have a 100% drop rate. So that you could get your Hellfire Amulet or ring, whatever you were trying to roll. I upgraded my... Yeah, I'm super out of it today. It's hilarious. I'm just like sitting there talking, and like I killed the boss. And then I'm just like running. How long was I doing that? It's kind of hilarious. I haven't gotten good sleep for the last couple nights. Like, I was kept up till like past midnight, and then like woken up with sick people. Had to help out, and then middle of the night 3 sick people, had to help out. Oh. So I didn't get any sleep the last couple of nights. But other than that, I'm doing well. Just tired. So if you see me running against the wall, make some noise. I'm probably asleep with my eyes open. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think we died. So I was checking out videos of Path of Exile, and it looked pretty fun. It seems like they put a lot of effort into randomly generating the maps in an interesting way, just to make things, you know, not familiar every time, you know, same kind of endpoints probably for the most part, but nothing along the way. All the monsters would pretty much be different. Things similar, but different. I guess part of me would like to try some different games on here. Playing games and streaming, like from what I understand, it's generally not a good idea to like just change up your game all the time, but I do like to play different games, and I figure I can stick to one most of the time and kind of venture off and try some different things on nights that I'm not doing normal streams, maybe. the first thing that I was streaming was League of Legends, and that was a lot of fun. I just ended up, I made a schedule for League of Legends where I was like streaming like 7 days a week, like every free moment when I wasn't required to be somewhere else doing something, and it wasn't that I didn't absolutely enjoy playing it, but the way that I set it up, it became more than just work, because it was, you know, it was my work, but it like was all my free time. Like I couldn't go and do anything, period. Which is probably the way things are for a lot of people. Work, it's like, you know, you gotta work. But when I'm able to set things up, it just started to be less fun having to mandatory play, instead of like, okay, I have free time, what do I want to do? I want to play. I want to stream, I want to hang out with people, have fun. And so what I've found is that by only doing it a couple nights a week, then y'all know when to find me, definitely, as if it was my regularly scheduled time, because it is. But the other nights of the week, you'll see a notification if you follow that I'm on. And it's just, I like to think of it as bonus time. And it allows me to go out and do things and have fun. So, you know, I feel like when I streamed all the time, I mean, people like talking about the game, but that's all I did all day long. I had nothing to tell, nothing to share. I don't know if any of y'all ever felt like that. It's just, you know, you want to do stuff, you want to talk about stuff, but you've just been working, and everyone's sick of hearing you talk about working. You're like, what else do you do? Nothing. I work. What is it to be human again? I think I've forgotten. I think one of the other games that stood out a while ago when I wasn't able to play because I didn't have a computer was, I think it's called Star Citizen. It was kind of like a space game where you could like get a spaceship and like you could like have a crew of people that were all people you knew, like kind of group up with them and they would all be on your ship and do different functions, and you could land on planets, you could fight other ships. It just looked really neat. Like when you were in first person, it kind of looked like a Halo game or something to me. But it looked really cool. That's one of the things I've noticed as a gamer is like I feel like I get really sucked into a game. Like I get a favorite game and all the other games just what game? They just all disappear. Like whatever I'm playing is like the only game there is. And so it's like I feel like in a way that's a shame, like because I like games like Diablo where you can build on your character and you know it doesn't just feel like you're senselessly playing, it feels like you're building towards something, and that's nice when you have nothing else going on in your life to actually feel like you accomplished something. Even if it was just leveling up your character in a video game. So if anyone's watching this video either now or later, when I post it elsewhere, if y'all have any games that you recommend playing, like I like kind of fun fantasy, kind of dark, you know, games where you have levels and treasure to find and bosses to beat. And if you guys have some favorites, drop them in the comments below because I'd love to hear what people's favorite games are. there's any games that are new and coming out. Like I end up playing so much that I don't go and like read the news about what the new games are, what's the new hyped up. I played Fortnite a little bit. It feels like that's one of the crazy fun games to play these days for people, and I'm for the most part terrible at first person shooter. I can get good, but it takes me so long. Like on a game like Diablo 3, I can like understand the rules and get it going and like set goals and get those goals done. But I don't know, the learning curve is just so much harder on a game like Fortnite for me. Just kind of learning, it's like you don't just equip, your new Carly's Point and it does the same. I don't know, it's like every weapon in Fortnite has like a different feel to it. It's like you have to hold the gun in your hand. And like for me, it's like at first I need someone just to stand in front of me just so I can like, feel, what the range is with it, how to calculate trajectories in your head when you're sniping. Okay, they're over here and you're like 2 miles away. Like what, like how much should I adjust my aim? How much above should I aim it? Because it's gonna like, the slope of the bullet's trajectory is gonna drop. I just see people like, it just looks like they turn to the right, shoot, like just a random shot, and it's like boom, character's dead. Like, and I'm like, I didn't even see that little pixel moving in the distance. Like I didn't, I don't know. And then all these crazy changes started happening. I mean, I streamed I think a day or two of it, and I'm sure if anyone has ever watched it, they're hilarious, just like me dying. But I mean, it was fun. Like the game was fun. I could get into like the final 2s or 3s or something like that. I think maybe doing like 4 group or something like that. I think I might have like our team might have won once or something, maybe twice. Was really not winning in the game, and it was kind of hilarious. And then I think I played some more League of Legends, and then I came back and like some Vortex and some giant cube and rifts, and all of a sudden the game had like gone crazy. Like it was just like a strange bad trip. And I was just like, okay, stuff kind of made sense before, and now everything just went insane. Like, what tweaker did you let on your development team? But at the same time, it looks really cool and fun. And the last time I watched, I watched some Fortnite a couple nights ago, I think. Somebody that, like a friend of a friend around here, somebody told me that they were streaming Fortnite and stuff, and so I went and checked out their stream on Twitch, and I don't know, they were pretty good, but the game looks like it's gone even crazier, to the point that like if I didn't have someone like explaining what was going on for a couple days, like they're just I would not even understand what was going on or how that person killed me, or like I don't know, like I felt like I got to the point where I was okay aiming, okay shooting, okay killing people, but I was terrible at building. I don't think I did hotkeys right for it. Things were just felt awkward. The pre-setup layout just kind of strained my hands, putting my hands all over the keyboard, and I didn't understand how you could run holding shift, I think, and then be toggling back and forth. I think I changed my middle mouse button to switch off between changing guns and building. But I see that people that are good, they're really good at killing people, but what they're really good at is building. Like, if you can build your way out of anything, it doesn't matter even if you can kill people, because they can't kill you. I don't know, maybe that would be an interesting thing for me to try doing, is just practicing building. Like, don't kill anyone. Just build. You know, like, practice being defensive. Get to the point where, you know, they're just like, screw this guy, I'm gonna go try to kill the next guy. I'm gonna get killed standing out here while this guy continually defends himself. Yeah, I give myself too much credit there. I don't think I'd get that good. But it would be a good way to get better at building, probably, is just to not even focus on killing, just... but that would really confuse the enemy. Maybe they'd just leave you alone eventually, like if they'd just be like, you know, this guy doesn't seem like he just wants to live. He's not trying to hurt anyone. Am I really supposed to think everyone on that party bus? It was a party bus. What did they put in the Kool-Aid? See that guy? Stood on top of one of my purple orbs. He tried to take it. So I guess part of me was trying to figure out what to do mid-season for this, or at the beginning of the next season. I know that next season I'll start off knowing what I'm doing from the beginning, and kind of like how to do everything quickly and right. So it'd probably only take me half the time to get here, and since I'd be starting when everyone else was starting instead of behind, I think that I would probably be towards the top of the leaderboard. I could probably maintain it. I don't know if I could beat all the people up there. If I could stay in the top 10 for most of the season, that would just be awesome. I feel like that would make it worth playing. Dude, these are some walls. I've been zapping these guys for like the full duration. I guess I've been missing. Oh, there were two, huh? Or were there three? Did I totally just get 2 upgrades at 30 and 15%? Ugh, I should get some sleep tonight. Well, great job, I did it, but no, that wasn't super smart. I was just out of it. Looks like I should probably finish Kadala or visit her. I keep getting all these really nice kind of legendary Leoric rings, like no upgrades. I mean, it does more damage than my elusive ring that I'm wearing right now. It's not ancient, so I can't do it. And I also need to have the other one, but sounds like I could... I mean, I guess if I took the dexterity off, it probably wouldn't do more. And it might be good for... I think my bags are like nearly full. They really are. So ridiculous. Won't that be fun at the end of the season? Like, what if this crap should I keep? Yeah, there's like 5 Leoric rings here. It's like, which one? 1.2. Yeah, see that one's an 8, or that one's already been rolled. That one there is way better. Oh, where'd that other one go? Wow, that would actually do if I put if I just put like attack speed on that. What's the 150? 160. So it could be a little bit better. Yeah, it would probably... Yikes. And see, then that one's not. Don't worry. What are people doing? Mr. Mito. He's doing 129 reps. You're awesome, man. What, I don't even know how to check the leaderboards from the menu here. Let me visit Kadala. I'm curious what Mito is. I should maybe do is I might get to clear up some. We can get some XP for our party members. Not so far. Nope. I thought when I did this before it was a 1 in 3 chance. Seems like, what, there's 5 different ones now? Maybe I made the wrong kind of polearm. I know that I made a few doing this, so I know it can be done with this polearm. am I doing throwing trash? It's quiet in here tonight, guys. I guess that's maybe what I get for starting a couple hours before my scheduled time. People are off doing something else. I'd assume you guys all want more than less. Miss something. Yay, we got a level. 59 more levels to go this week. At least. Definitely try to get to 2400 by the end of the weekend. Maybe we'll get to 25. We gotta wake up first. Kind of funny, like I could just probably not look at anything at all and there'd be no consequences because I never get upgrades. And I did get my primal Traveler's Pledge last weekend, but it had been like I think weeks since I got anything better. So I guess I was thinking, I didn't know if I tried playing a different game, if it would be better to, if it made more sense to wait till the end of the season here. I just don't know how things kind of work, if people kind of like, you know, they kind of like level up to the point where they feel like they have a nice safe lead above everyone else and then they go off and do something else, or if they just try to do the most epic, insane numbers they can. It definitely feels like there's less people playing, but at the same time, like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago somebody said like, oh, did you hear like half the leaderboard got wiped for cheating? And I was like, no, I didn't hear that. And then I'm like, that might explain why none of my friends are on here. And I was like, great, do I have no friends? Where'd my clan go? I guess none of my clan was on at that time. I was like, oh, I guess I got booted from the clan for not being helpful enough or something, I don't know. But then like I heard that like a bunch of people were banned for cheating, and I'd say about half the people I saw after that, it was just a weird coincidence that no one was on. But half of them I haven't seen since that, and they were all people that I swear, like, I'd go to bed and they'd be playing all day with me, and I'd go to bed and I'd wake up and they'd be like 100 levels ahead of where they were, and I was like, how is that possible? Like, and then it's like whenever I would play with them, they'd just be chilling and they would never be ready to start a game, and they would always be like, I don't know, like they were so relaxed about everything, and like the game, it was like almost felt like they were trying to slow me down. Felt kind of silly, but like I haven't seen all these people in forever, and I'm like, where'd they all go? Like, it's like one of the people I haven't seen in forever was the person that was like, hey, try this build, you know, like you already have half the build, like try this is what I do. And like I was like all of a sudden able to do like 10-15 greater rift levels higher. I'm like, thanks, this is awesome. I'm never going back to my Marauder multi-shot build. feel bad. I feel like I'm enjoying playing Diablo 3 here, but it's probably because I can look at how many hours I played this game, but it's like I feel like I'm secretly like having an affair with Diablo in my head. Not like that, like thinking about playing a different game and feeling like you can't go off and play another game, you gotta play this. But I guess one of the aspects that's fun about playing a game is also learning and exploring. We need to finish this up. I don't think he said what level, but... Oh, come on. What's he doing down there? No! So distracted. Right. I just don't have any rested XP, and I'm not really even trying to level gems right now, so what's going on though here? I want to at least finish this so I can talk to the other person. We only have like 6 minutes remaining. Yeah, that was, looks like I tried to finish faster, and it did awful. Oh, it was one. That's why it felt a little different. It was a 111. I thought I had done a 110. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna check. Turn this in. Might as well empty my bags. I wanted to see what Mito was on the leaderboard, because he must be way up there. I wonder how many bounties we'd actually have to do to be able to get a better compass rose. Let's see. Who's on my friends list? Oh, there they are. They're 13, 14. They're neck and neck. See, that's the thing though. I don't. Okay, so they're doing one. I keep seeing them do 129 riffs, or maybe they were doing it with. What is he? He might have changed. Wizard, 126. he can do it. So I guess what they're... I feel like they're doing higher level rifts than they can actually finish because they get way more experience for it. Because like what, the highest they, looks like they finished is 123. It's the highest for demon, 128. Like what does this person wear? Did I not change it to demon hunter? Demon Hunter, America. So it's the N4 and that's not even perfect. No. I have not even seen, since I stopped playing my Marauder, I have not even seen an ancient Bombarder rucksack, let alone a primal. That's actually, I basically think I have all the pieces for that set. So what, it's the Marauder 4-piece? And then the Natalia. What do they get? They just 4-piece. Wouldn't that be N4, N4? Huh. I mean, this might not even be what they do. It's the same thing. Guess I didn't look to see what level they were. $3,048. Oh, so it's how do I know? And so that's the 6-piece one. That's a 4. That's basically what I have. They're like 1,000 Paragon higher than me. I need to get the impale on my helm and on my quiver. It just hasn't been happening. What? They're not even using... Oh, they do have... Wait, they have Bane of the Trap too? Or I guess that was the... Oh, that's a really nice ring. The movement speed is removed. So basically the top 20 are all using that build. But are they using that build for... Well, I guess they're using that build for solo, because that's what it is for solo. Ready. I'm going to take a break I'll be back in... Or actually, you know what? I'm just going to stop the stream here for 15-20 minutes because this is bonus stream time. I will definitely be back by, I believe I'm 10 o'clock stream time tonight. I'll definitely be back by 10. I'll try to even be back way earlier than that. But I'm going to do a couple things, make myself happy here. I will see you all soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon, so don't y'all worry. Alright, see you guys soon.